Hello everyone, ATB Tarot. Today here with you, bringing spiritual messages, always with God's permission. Some of you will have great joy, but it is a lot of joy. I see you coming out of anxiety, coming out of a process of rushing around, searching for money, searching for solution, because there will be a great divine blessing here. You will see the miracle. I see that some of you this week, I see around 6 p.m. will smell a perfume, and this perfume will take you to the memory of people from the past. Maybe it is the perfume of a deceased mother, a deceased sister, a deceased grandmother, a grandfather, a father, a person who passed away and who you miss, who was very important to you. You will smell this perfume and you will feel that you are being protected and guided, because many of you are at a time of great anxiety in your lives and searching for answers. This spirit will emanate this perfume so that you know that it is helping you in this difficulty that you are in at this moment in your life. I see you feeling better because your mind is full of millions of thoughts, and at the moment that you have this spiritual contact will soften these thoughts, and you will have clarity on what you should do to resolve all these thoughts, all these problems that you have. God is trying to tell you not to feel abandoned, but sometimes when we don't have that moment of peace, that conversation with God because of the tribulation of all the problems, we don't see that we are being guided and protected. God never gives us something that we cannot bear, and everything that happens in our life has a meaning, a reason for happening. So have faith that you are being guided to something beautiful, wonderful that is about to happen in your life. Many of you may be like this because something is happening to a son or daughter of yours, and you may need to seek help for these children, teenagers, or young people in the sense of spiritual psychotherapy. If anyone wants help in this sense, get in touch with my WhatsApp, and I will explain how here too. I see that you will deal with a lot of legal processes, papers, contracts, companies. So this week I see you perhaps having to call a lawyer, accountant, something that you have to resolve regarding documents and papers. And I also see that you may be with a person who wants to steal your peace. You steal your peace. It seems like there is a person who cannot see you in harmony. You know that there are many people, and you must have already noticed that they are people who, if they do not have a problem in their lives, will look for that problem. They cannot have peace and cannot see anyone in peace. So they are those bitter, dissatisfied people who are always looking for a hole, an abyss in their lives and in the lives of other people. And I always say this, my gypsy grandmother used to say that people who have nothing to do should give them a hoe, put them to work in the fields, and these people will start to change their lives. Because it is incredible. I see people who seem to look at you and think, this one is very quiet, I'm going to shake her up, I'm going to do something. And that is why I always repeat to you, these are people who must always be doing spiritual practices, spiritual baths, spiritual cleansings, rituals for protection, and to ward off these energies of envy and evil energy that are always after your light. Here, I also see that many of you will receive good news regarding an internship or a degree in study, something that you may be finishing graduation, a diploma, a certificate that will bring you much prosperity. It is as if you studied something that when you finish this study, you will already have a guaranteed job there, a guaranteed internship. It is very good. It is very strong. Many of you will acquire knowledge to open your own business. And I see success, and all of this is to happen in your life. If it has not happened yet, there are spiritual ties of people and situations that you have to learn to leave behind. But it is not just saying this person does not influence me at all in my life. It is not in your mind. This person does not even cross your mind when someone talks about this person. It is as if they were talking about someone that you no longer remember or can no longer visualize this person's face. This is leaving behind. It is when this person does not matter so much. He did in your life. Because some of you are attached to people who did you a lot of harm, people who rejected people who did harm. And it is this attachment that you have, this unhappiness that you carry for the evil that was done to you, that you have to learn to desire to leave behind. Why? Why? If you have desires for revenge or justice, then this person will not leave your life, nor will their evil energy. You understand? That's why I say, put divine justice in God's hands. It is immensely greater than any justice you can do with your own hands. So we will always have people who harm us and reject us. But if we carry this energy of revenge or justice, we do not move forward. We leave it behind as if it were of no importance at all. Move forward and talk to God. Say, God, I place this person in your hands and may divine justice be done. You can be sure that there will be a conflict in the family. I see you going to meet relatives and there will be a conflict there because it seems that some of you have a very big dispute between people in your birth family or relatives or in the family you built. It seems that there is a lot of competition. So if you win a box of chocolates, and someone else wins a box of chocolates, there are people who will even count to see if there are the same number of chocolates inside. I'm just giving an example because the example I gave is funny, but I see this a lot. Competition is strong in your sign because you know why this happens in your life, because you have a great sense of justice. So just as you are very honest and fair with other people, you demand this from people. And that is what I say. Again, if you are always looking for justice, you will not have peace because our world is unfair. So when we witness injustice in our lives, we have to hand it over to God and say, God can handle this box of chocolates for me to do justice. Do you understand? It is a hilarious way for me to represent what is happening in your life, but at the same time, it is very necessary for you to have this knowledge because it hinders the life of the person who is always looking for revenge or justice, hinders everything, hinders love, hinders money, hinders health. And I want you to have more gentleness in your life because I see your destiny, beautiful, brilliant, great completeness coming to meet you. I see you sitting, counting money. I see you taking international trips. I see you buying clothes, buying houses, buying gifts, buying cars. And all this happens when you realize the role of your divine purpose here in the world, and when you break these chains, these thoughts, these evil energies that try to take you away from your path in love. For those in a relationship, I see a small distance because of an argument that will happen, and this argument will make you think if this is really the person you want to be with. Many of you, I see that you're already with the right person, with your soulmate, but there are many things in the couple that need to be adjusted. That's why I always offer my spiritual therapy for marriage. Sometimes the day-to-day lack of money, jealousy, fights with children, fights at home, fights with mother-in-law, fights, all of this shakes the relationship. And then the couple has to have emotional and spiritual maturity to resolve this. I see a small argument that can even lead to a separation. But I see this as temporary. At this moment, I don't see divorce, separation, a fight, or betrayal. But it's a general reading. I'm passing on to you the energy that I feel at this moment in this tarot reading. For those who are alone, divorced, widowed, single women, I see you meeting a person very quickly. And now it finally comes because I saw this person in another place, another state, another country, talking on the internet and such. But now a meeting is coming. You will meet a person who will enter your life, and it will be a big surprise because for some, you already know this person. but never imagined that this person would declare themselves to you. And for others, I see a totally new person bringing you a big surprise. This person comes to declare themselves to you and does not come empty-handed, does not want to know anymore. Go to my WhatsApp now and ask your question to ATB, your complete game of cards. Have your spiritual session. I hope to see you later. Spirit and deceased loved ones, so that in a spiritual session you can know your divine purpose of abundance and love. I invite you to do the numerology of luck together with the gypsy people, bringing abundance, wealth, fortune into your life. I invite you to do the spiritual cleansings, opening the paths for love, abundance, health, family union, and for your wishes to be fulfilled. I invite you to do a complete tarot reading. I invite you to make the pact of wealth with the Exu of Gold. Do your numerology now. Do your spiritual cleansing now. Your complete tarot reading is the greatest and best investment of your life. The transformative reading that is done together with the mentor spirits, with your deceased ancestors. My mission is to bring you your abundance. It is to show you your path, your mission, your path to prosperity. Through the guiding spirits of light and love, thousands of people have already benefited from these readings. Thousands of people have found their path to wealth, prosperity, health, and love. Read also, get my books, How to Be a Billionaire, How to Be Healthy, How to Have Love. I hope to see you later.